Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Keep in mind that it will not resonate with everyone, so please take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and don't force it so that you don't become confused. If you are interested in a personal reading, send me a text, 971-354-9504, or you can send me an email to HealersHeartTarot@gmail.com. I have a 10-minute for 20, a 20-minute for 30, and a 30-minute for 40. I also have an emergency reading option that it's like pre-recorded and you get it back within 24 hours. If you're interested in getting something a little faster. All right, my loves. Virgo, I'm getting, as soon as I got into your energy, I got very anxious. So, like, I got very anxious, really uncomfortable. Some of you might be experiencing, like, a little bit claustrophobia. Like, you maybe even in the car, I'm getting, like, driving anxiety, things like that. Make sure you have a physical outlet this week for you to be able to let out like your frustrations, or it feels like if you normally work out, don't skip this week. You might not even feel like you really want to do it. Like there might be a part of you that wants to go against the things that you know are going to help you. Like if your mind is all over the place, as I'm talking about anxiety, the Nine of Swords came out. This is literally the card of anxiety. See what I mean? Anxiety, wish fulfillment, self-fulfillment and prophecy. I feel like you need to give yourself a moment. Maybe you're not trying. Some of you might also be experiencing this whole thing that's going on with Mars going retrograde in Gemini, because Nine of Swords is that energy, and some of you might be experiencing very strong energy of like this need to move. Like, I have to get going. I don't have this yet. I don't have that yet. I don't have that yet. And all of a sudden you're freaking out because you're thinking that you need to hurry up and get all of these things together. You might even be freaking out about Christmas already, or you might even be like manifesting yourself not even having money then, because you're freaking out about like having to buy so many things, and by the time that it comes you might just be careful, my loves. I think it's time to stop yourself whenever you do go into that energy and do something that you know will help you. And whenever you get anxious about, like whenever you start getting into the energy of lack, where you start to notice other people and what they have, and versus like comparing that to what you have, I want you to make a list. I want you to carry like a notebook with you often and write a list on the things that you know you should be grateful for, and that is not owed to you, because the universe doesn't owe you anything. The world doesn't owe you anything. We are the ones that chose to come in and do this ourselves. Like, I know that we're always like, oh, I didn't choose to be here. I don't know. If there's really free will, then you did. If there's such thing as free will. Four of Cups with the Six of Cups. Some of you might actually be tackling like childhood patterns, like just things that you've been struggling with in the past, maybe not really locking yourself into anything. I'm also picking up on someone that doesn't like, it's kind of like, I have a friend that is so used to moving around from place to place that they don't even unpack anymore. A lot of their things are still in boxes, and it kind of stays in boxes in her apartment, and it feels like whoever I'm reading for, that's kind of like what your life has become a little bit. Like things are staying in boxes and you don't even feel the need to unpack because you feel like you're going to move. Like there's no reason for me to get attached to anything. There's an energy of like, I can't find my footing anywhere. So it's kind of like I'm just going through life. Why is that energy? The Four of Cups is kind of like a missed opportunity. I feel like I'm picking up on someone that feels like they missed their opportunity to create magic or to create like something beautiful. But the opportunity is always there. You just have to move towards it. It's kind of like if you don't play the lottery, you won't win. Or if you don't bet, you won't win. If whatever it is that if you don't do it, there's no chance in it at all. But if you at least participate, and I'm not saying people are going to win the lottery, but I don't know, maybe. Some people do. You know what I mean? Like, it's the people that do believe. There's a lady that won, I don't know, like 4 times. And she even sold the secret. Like, she was telling everybody what the secret was. Anyway. So, Nine of Swords, Four of Cups, Six of Swords. No, I'm sorry, not the Six of Swords. I don't know why I said that. Six of Cups. King of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Strength card, Four of Swords with the Page of Wands. Tell me about the Nine of Swords, the Chariot. You're afraid of where life is going to take you, and you're wondering if you'll be ready by the time you get there. There's a little bit of a fear behind that. But your guides know where they're going. You have to trust it. The universe knows what they're doing. The Two of Swords. There's a part of you that wants to give it a little bit more time on something, or you want to give something more time. You feel like it's not ready. The way that I'm seeing this, the Three of Wands card, it's a little girl, but she's watching her grow up, like right before his eyes, right? But watching your child grow up is hard, and it happens really fast, like very, very quickly. 1 minute they're babies, the next minute they're fucking teenagers. And so it kind of feels like you want it to slow down. It's moving too fast. Whatever it is that you want to be ready for, you feel like you're not ready for. And you feel like you need to ask the universe for a little bit more time. The universe is saying, hey, I'm sorry, but you don't need more time. This is just a part of life, and this is how it goes. Like when your adult child wants to leave your home, you can't really do anything about it. Again, it's a part of life. It's a thing. Like, now that I'm older, oh my God, now that my kid is, because I moved out very young and I acted out like a little bit, and I'm just like, oh goodness, like just thinking of my baby being out there at 15 years old by themselves, like on the bus for 2 hours, like at midnight, having to get to work, and with the baby, I'm just like, what was I thinking? Like, what was I thinking? And I'm just like, he better not. Like, he better not. But it's him. He's the baby, right? But I don't know. I'm just, like, you're looking at it like that. Like, just, it's moving too fast. I'm not locking myself into anything. I don't have to get used to anybody because it's just happening. Why is that energy there, though? Why is the Four of Cups here? The Page of Wands. Huh. Yeah, you see, the Page of Wands travels light. They don't really carry much with them. And they don't really take things too serious. And that's the kind of life, that's kind of how you're trying to be about life right now. But it's not the easiest thing. I feel like because you're trying to be that way, it's the complete opposite. Remember when like when you feel yourself not being a certain way and you tell yourself, I need to be more of this, then you're telling the universe, I am not that. Instead, you need to look at yourself as you're already in that energy. And we can't lie to ourselves. Like, we always know. I also feel like you need to, the biggest reason why you're freaking out right now is because there's not enough control of the body. You're allowing the body to have way too much control. Remember, the body is a part of you that is the animal, right? Especially here on Earth. Everybody's an animal. We're human beings, but yeah. Animal, insect, part of life, tree, whatever you want to call it. It's a part of it. Like, you're not like really different from the rest, from the planet, from the whole. And so it feels like you're the biggest difference between you and not even, but is the energy that you can hold, the where you can pay attention to, and where you can hold your awareness. And you're the one that gets to choose when your body does what, right? The same way that, like, you go drink water and your body just naturally does that. You are able to, like, control it and tell it because of your body remembers too much, or a lot of muscle memory. And so when it wants to reach for your phone and you want to keep looking at social media, or you want to keep looking at videos, or you want to keep looking at those things, but you need to get off, like, you need to be the one to demand your body to listen. The same way you would be training like an animal or a cat or a dog or whatever. If you tell it to sit, then you let it sit. You know what I mean? Then you expect it to sit. But it takes time. It takes training. But you have to keep doing it. You have to be... And then that's how you train your mind. Whoever I'm reading for, you don't have enough self-control right now. And you know that about yourself. So you know that wherever you go, you're going to need self-control. And there's a part of you that's trying to slow it down. Because if you don't figure it out on the way there, it's kind of like you have to cram all the knowledge in, like, right before the test. right? It's kind of like that energy. If you don't, because the test is coming regardless. So if you don't start paying attention in between and start paying attention to what life is teaching you, which life is the teacher, if you're not looking around you and looking and staying in your awareness, then by the time you're going to end up being like one of those people that studies right before the test. And will you pass or will you fail? That part's up to you, but it doesn't, you're not going to get beaten if you fail, you know? You're going to get your chance to try again. It's just that there's a part of you that's like, oh no, I wasted a lot of time. Well, start now. It's not time wasted. You still have a moment to do it. Oh, the Ten of Cups. Yes, because you're creating something amazing, my love. Some of you are feeling like a relationship isn't happening, or you're losing hope on a relationship that was meant to happen. Tell me about this King of Swords. Could be dealing with a Virgo, another Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or a air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But I feel like there's someone here that makes you or will be making you very happy soon. And I feel like this person is offering it to you, but you're not sure if you should take it. This person is very well-rounded. Like, they have a lot going for themselves. Some of you might have kids, and that might get in the way, though. Like, or maybe they have kids and that gets in the way. Somebody might have children here. Tell me about the Three of Wands. Or there might be a lot of waiting, or like somebody's trying to wait for their kids to be older to date or something like that. The Emperor. There might also be like some type of agreement in like a divorce form of you're not allowed to be around, like you're not allowed to bring anybody around my children. That might be making it difficult for the two of you to connect. There's a brand new relationship here, though, that is beautiful. But there is a lot of anxiety behind this connection. Maybe it's moving too fast and you're worried that you personally cannot keep up with it, or not able to keep up with the picture that you've offered or what you've promised. Some of you, like, I don't know. It kind of feels, I gotta be honest, it feels a little like imposter syndrome, though. Because it feels like some of you are questioning yourselves and questioning if you are the person that you claim yourself or you say that you are. And you are. You really are. But you're questioning the hell out of yourself. Like, am I mature enough for this relationship? Am I free enough for this relationship? Can I do and love in this relationship? Can I, all of this, like, yeah. You can. You're just afraid that you'll lose grip, and that some of you are even scared that you'll lose like parts of yourself. Because you see how his hat is flying off, but his hair is like, he's bald under his hat. He's bald. It's a nervous energy, and there's a part of you that wants to, like, you need to slow it down and start meditating, start doing the things that you know do help, because the ego is going to try and pull you away from that. In the morning when you first wake up, meditate on the things that you're grateful for, so that your day or going through the day, it doesn't make you feel like the world is fucked up and it's not on your side. And then on your way to work, you're not looking at all the cars that are better than yours, and you're not getting mad at people and judging people from the traffic and the way that they drive, and you're not getting in your head. Turn on some music. Do the things that you know keep you light. Focus less on the matter and more on the energy and how it flows through and how you need to flow with it. There's a lot about meditation here, my love. So please, like, that's your armor. You need to try to stay focused, my loves. Stay focused on that. Stay focused on keeping your peace and not letting anything or anyone pull you away from that, because that's really the thing that's freaking you out. If people, like, somebody, I'm picking up on someone that's struggling with like other people getting under your skin. If you're struggling with acne, it's because of that. It's because people are getting under your skin. 33. Your advice, my loves, is conflict is chaos and conflict. I don't like it. Opposing forces come together to create a turbulent atmosphere, but consider the value of chaos that serves you well. As you become unmoored by it, scattered to the winds, you leave behind the parts of yourself you no longer need and disperse seeds to reinvent yourself anew. Although the conflict appears to exist externally, its essence is also internal, projected outward and causing disarray. You may find yourself at purposes with someone else, facing a storm you feel like you can't control. Yet every storm passes and chaos leads to a reordering of things. Conflict provides a way to see more than one side of a situation. Look upon this as just a moment in time when you may need to take shelter and step away from the fray. Don't be too eager to fight. This is the time to understand rather than be understood. Next one is, this is an adventurous moment to restore order and recognize the opportunity for negotiation. Even in the seeming chaos, there is a kind of divine order, a complete restoring of elements. This is powerful. If your intention is to find the best solution for the highest good of all, there is a positive news. The timing is perfect. Things are already stirred up, so don't be afraid to jump into the mix. You'll discover everything you need to know about how the situation affects you long term. Be present in the eye of the chaos. This moment is valuable. Don't waste it. Oh, I love it. All right, my loves. I love you guys so much. Virgos, praise to the Most High for allowing me to be your messenger. We'll talk soon. Bye, my loves.